Hi, we are going to perform a project on rainwater harvesting with filtration. You have a complete kit for that, a card, a manual and a building. Make sure you have ample water with you, so we have one bottle. Along with that, some extra water and a bowl is needed. Now, what are the things we get inside the kit? We have 4 small cups, 1 full packet of small things. This is a packet of mud or waste, a pack of sand, granules, coal, 2 glasses. One glass is with a hole and the other glass is without a hole. Similarly, we have 2 boxes, one with holes and one without holes. Now, let's open the packet and take out the things. Here we have a tissue paper, a double-side tape, a pipe, a joint, cotton, a mesh and 4 rings. Now, first of all, we are going to get ready these 4 cups. So, first we are going to put the rings. We'll stretch the ring and put the rings on the cups like this. Make sure the rings are on the end of the edge of the cup. So, although we'll stretch it and then put on the cups. Now our 4 cups are ready. According to the manual, we are going to take the tissue paper now and tear it off into 2 parts. We'll fold one of the tissue paper and keep it inside one of the box. Similarly, the other tissue paper in the second cup. So our 2 cups are ready with tissue paper and 2 without tissue paper. Now we'll take the granules and put the granules in the cup which is without tissue paper. We'll take the charcoal, coal and put it in the other cup without tissue paper. Now our main process is we are going to clean this 3 things: sand, coal and granules with water. So we have a bowl with us, so we are going to clean this properly. Now please see properly the process of cleaning the 3 things. We'll take the granules and take some water and clean the granules first. So as the cups are having holes, the granules, all the dirt inside the granules are going to pour through the holes. You just clean it properly. The first process. Second, we are going to clean the coal similarly. You can see we have thoroughly cleaned the coal also. Now comes the sand. Sand we are going to clean inside this packet only. So slowly we are going to open the sand and pour some water inside the packet itself. Be careful. Sand should be cleaned at least 4 times. So you can see that the sand is subsidizing and the dirty water is coming on above side. So we are going to pour the water like this. First time, now comes the second time. We are just going to simply try to mix the sand. Make sure that the water doesn't splash. Third time. And one more time we are going to clean it. So our sand is also ready. Now the granules we are going to pour in the next cup with the tissue paper and properly set it. Now this cup we are having empty. Sand we are going to pour here in the second cup with the tissue paper. Similarly, we are going to set the sand also properly. You can see. Now, we'll take the mesh and keep the mesh on the granules. And the empty cup will be filled with cotton. So make sure we'll spread the cotton and all the holes inside the cup should be covered with the cotton. So all our 4 cups are ready. Coal, granules with mesh, cotton and cleaned sand. Sand, beneath the sand we are having the tissue paper, and beneath the charcoal, beneath the granules we are having the tissue paper. Now we are going to create our filtration plant. First we'll take this box which is without holes and the glass with a hole. We'll take the joint and put the joint inside the hole. And connect the pipe with this for channelizing. Now, according to the manual, we are going to make this complete plant. So first the granules will come, after that the sand, then charcoal, and at last the cotton. We'll keep this entire setup on the glass. So our filtration plant is ready. Now we are going to create the building and show you the entire process. This is the card of the building. We are going to fold it, unfold it properly and keep the building like this. We have one more card where it is mentioned fold here. So we'll fold this and get it ready. Like this. We are going to place this card on this building. We have a double side tape, so we will fix a double side tape on the card. Now, the second box with hold, we are going to fix it on this like this. So you can see the card is pasted over here. This side, the holes are there. So we'll fix it completely on the building. Make sure that the holes come just above the filtration plant. So our setup is ready by now. So this is our building, this is the roof of the building, and this is the complete filtration plant. This is the underground tank, and this is our tank of the building, and this is the complete channel. Now we'll take some more water, fill a glass, the second glass without the hole. Take the pack of waste or mud, which is everything is mixed inside this, and just keep, we'll pour half of the packet inside this glass. So it's like the rainwater with lots of dust. Now our complete setup is ready. Now we are going to hold the building with one hand and pour this rainwater right here, this side, so that the water goes through these holes and gets filtered from this filtration plant and get collected in our tank. From this tank, whatever the excess water will be there is going to get collected in the underground water tank. So you can see this is the complete dirty water, and it is pouring through the filtration process. Slowly we are going to pour the water. Now let's observe. Slowly and steadily the water is going to get collected inside the tank as it goes through the complete filtration process. It might take some time to go through the complete process. You can see the water started collected over here. This is a clean water which has come through the process of granules, coals, sand and cotton. Although rainwater is filtered naturally through solar distillation, however, rainwater can still garner dozens of bacteria on the way down, especially if in an area where pollution is rampant. The moment rainwater hits the ground or even your roof, it collects all the organic material that collects there. This could include anything from animal feces to fertilizers and more. That's why having a rainwater filtration system in place is ideal. You can see over here that the water collected is clean. So this filtered water is also ideal to have when you are dealing with plumbing issues. Believe it or not, but toilets use almost 27% of water in your home. Instead of wasting municipal water, rely on collected rainwater to flush your toilet. Thank you.